2018. Matt couldn't join us because Matt is Santa Claus.
Unfortunately,
Matt is out on doing the rounds
at the doctor.
Yeah.
I think the real answer is way better.
He's Matt's Santa Claus, but his gift this year was that he broke his ass.
He broke his ass. Well, here's hoping he didn't actually break his ass. Here's hoping he just bruised it a little.
Yeah.
But the ice beat him.
The dangers are real up here. Anywhere, actually.
I have a friend of mine who sprained like either ankle like in one winter.
Yeah.
Like he sprained the first one and was like, oh fuck, and was like hobbling around for 2 months. And then when it finally got better, he slipped on like the last step on a staircase and sprained the other one.
I've told the story before, but my friend running for the bus slipped and busted himself up. But it was like, nah, that's actually more serious than just a slip and bump. That was I can't walk for a while.
Oh.
That was a recovery. That was I need a cane from now on.
For real?
For real.
Cane forever?
Cane forever. Which became part of his identity, which was really cool.
Totally.
That was rad. But it was a serious thing, and it was the worst because he was running to the library. He was running to catch the bus to go to the library to show off his new jeans. And so they had to cut those jeans off of him when he slipped and fell.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
I think back, and I'm pretty sure I told this one, but I once had a slip and fall that was to the extent that I'm shocked I'm not blind. You know, one of those?
Oof, yeah.
And it was step off. I remember the corner. It was like fucking St. Francis or whatever. But I step off the bus. First foot is good.
Yep.
The instant my second foot leaves the bus.
Yep.
First foot just decides to like zero friction, just absolutely nothing.
Yep.
So I do a full horizontal like tumble, and the midbrain top of my cervical spine hits like the edge of the step of the bus with all of my body weight plus, and like I got up and I'm like, that kind of hurt, and I'm completely fine. But that's kind of miraculous. Because that's how you go blind.
Yeah.
That's the kind of head injury that actually just...
No, that's where you walk away going, I'm fine, but what you didn't see is something on your stat sheet changed.
Yeah.
Some numbers just immediately went red, and you don't know which numbers they were.
That predates my entry onto the public scene, so it's quite possible that I did lose points, but now no one will ever know.
You don't know what happened. You don't know what went away. That's scarier.
My eyesight didn't change. My eyesight's bad.
Because maybe the thing that you need to save your life is the thing that you thought you still had, and then in that moment you go, and it's like it was lost on that day.
I didn't usually word salad as much before then. Now that I think of it.
Fuck. That's a real thing.
That's a
too.
good one.
Yeah.
Who loves a good word salad?
Ah, God.
Get some dressing in there.
I have a buddy. That, in fact, you might have met back in our college days. Mm-hmm. And he was, I don't know if you remember, but he was like the cool, like, sports guy. He'd do a lot of, like, snow, extreme sports and snowboarding and, like, a lot of slopes. Oh,
that's
Jesus.
not what I want to hear.
Thank you, Windows.
That's not what I want to hear, Wooly.
Keep bothering me.
I want to hear. Just update the computer. By the way, when you're not here and like you're not around, I update the computer.
Yeah, no, and I've said it, but it keeps requesting.
Yeah, it's every day.
I've updated it
every day.
I have. So the buddy of mine,
sports bro.
Yeah, sports bro. He did like half pipe and like downhill snowboard stuff, and he's super good at it. He's all, but all it takes is one. And there was one bad one where he went up for, it was like, not a 1080, but it was like, a move like that upside down, and he did the whole thing but didn't stick the landing. And it's so weird because he just landed, it was a really, really high jump, and then he landed on his back in the snow. And it looked like, oh, fuck, wipeout, right?
That doesn't seem like it would be that bad considering snow is usually pretty soft.
You wouldn't think, but the impact was so much harder than it looked on camera. And he was in recovery for a while and had to go through like, a lot. And basically, when he like rejoined and whatnot and was back with us, like definitely a little bit of like word salad here and there, a little bit of jumble and a little bit of like, a little bit harder like to get to the end of a thought. sometimes, you know, and you'd be like, damn, man, it's that quick. That's real.
So the advice here to all our faithful listeners, hey, you out there, never do a sport.
Don't sport
unless
it's e-sport.
E-sport is safe.
If you e-sport and you get that max CPM, you're good. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, you know what happened, right? I sported one time.
Yes.
Do you know why I stopped sporting?
Why is that?
Because a fucker that was cheating on the other team that was too big, twice my size.
Twice your size?
He was playing in the league for 13, 14-year-olds, and he was 16.
Oh, that's crap.
And he was taller than everyone on the team.
That's bullshit.
And above the weight limit. And he was up against me on the line.
That might as well be an adult.
And and not only was he bigger and cheating and crazy, but he dove and clipped my fucking knee.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
So it's the same injury that knocked everybody out of sports?
Done and done.
It's your knee?
The knee. Right in the knee. Fucking Bay. Fuck Bay. Shitty ass cheating team bitches. They fucked me up. And I'll have you know that the funny part about that whole thing, and I think, again, I'm sure I must have repeated it, but that was on a Labor Day game on a Monday against fucking Bay. And 2 years before that, my brother, who also played for the same team that I played for, on Labor Day on Monday against Bay, got fucking clipped in the knee, and it destroyed him way worse than it destroyed me.
Oh, yeah?
I was out for like a month, and then I pretty much had to stop after that because I kept feeling it.
Yeah.
And him, he had something called Oskett-Schlatter, which means the top of... It means the top of your knee joint is a Y shape.
Okay. So that's a congenital thing? He was just born with a weird...
He has that already.
Knee. Okay.
So the hit you take... He's fine... But the hit you take to that is infinitely more damaging.
Yeah, because it's like a wishbone.
Yeah. So, like, he got hit and he got clipped, and then the rest of the body was like, you know, -14, -14, -14, and then the knee was like -9999999. And then he was out.
His patella just, like, exploded?
He had years of recovery of that, too.
Wow!
So that's what happens when you sport.
Never do a fucking sport.
Especially against cheating fucks like Bay.